Hello everyone and welcome back to another AmiAmi unboxing. This month we're going to be having a bit of a super unboxing. As you can see with all the stuff behind me, there's quite a bit going on, so let's just delve in, open up, and see what we got. Alright everyone, first thing up is this Final Fantasy XIV Tonberry plushie, and first impressions, honestly, I love it. It's so cute. The lantern dangles, which is a really nice touch. I feel like most plushies are too risky to have this string, although I am worried a little bit about durability, but we'll see how that goes over time. The knife leaves a little bit to be desired, but it is cute. And I think that's perfect for what the Tonberry is going for. So overall, yeah, I'm very happy with this. I really like the fabric for the coat. I think it's great. Great addition to your collection. Alright, and then we have the Final Fantasy XIV Moogle. I forget what exactly is the name of the Moogle, but nonetheless it is the Moogle. Now it is just so cute. I mean, really you can't go wrong with any of the Square Enix plushies. These are my first ones, but I've seen quite a few of them in the past, and I love this up here. It's great. If you can see, there's actually plastic here to keep it up and pom-pommy, which is really nice. The bat wings are made of a kind of like pleathery consistency, which is a little strange, but you know what, it works. And overall the quality is really good, especially for the price. It looks like the whiskers are a bit bent up in this direction and they're down in this direction. I'm not sure if that's fixable, but hey, we'll see what happens. Next up, we have Francesca Lucchini. Despite being 1/8 scale, this is a very large figure. I think it's just the fact that, with all the accessories and everything, it ends up looking a lot bigger than it is. But Alter really is not messing around. They even have a standard metal peg here to keep it up without any bending, hopefully, happening. So that is really nice. The quality is insane. These move. They come with replaceable smaller propellers as well. I'm not sure which ones are supposed to be default, just because I did buy this pre-owned. The machine gun, immaculate in attention to detail. The goods are quite good. Everything about this is really spectacular. I am a little worried about the fragility of it, but it is a very, very nice figure, and I am very pleased to have this in my collection as well. Next up, the fan favorite Mio Sakamoto from Strike Witches. A very good companion piece for Miss Lucchini over there. This one feels a bit more stable. However, as a warning, this machine gun was a bitch to get on. It looks great. It even has a slot to put the sword. If you want to put this in its sheath right here, you can do that. And there's a separate arm, and there is an additional face piece without the eye patch, which is really nice. So yeah, this is a great looking figure too. I'm very happy with this one as well. Next up, we have Chainsaw Man and Denji, the pop-up parade by Good Smile. I'm actually, believe it or not, pretty impressed by these figures. Now, Good Smile has not been doing great lately in terms of the pop-up parade line, but I think these ones are actually quite impressive. They have a nice solid build to them. They don't feel cheap, and the details are actually good. Take, for example, the shadowing on the shirt here, or the paint job, the detail on the head of the Chainsaw Man. I think they all look really good, and I'm actually quite happy with it. Which I know last month the Orimo Papa Parade figure was quite disappointing for me. These ones definitely fix any qualms I had with that last release. Funny story with this next one. I was really excited to open up Misuzu from Air, the Nendroid. Now, I'm not a Nendroid kind of guy, but when I saw this, I thought, you know what? This is one of my favorite series, and I just need to have it. It looks so cute, and it's Misuzu. Why not? Now, upon checking the manual here, they show this ribbon, and it says be careful not to lose it. Now there's a little hole there to put it in. I've scoured this box from front to back. I've lost it, I guess, out of the box. I found the ribbon and did not want to re-record. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Nendroids, but if you are, the hair's got joints, the neck's got joints, the arms got joints, the legs kind of have joints. Yep, that's a Nendroid, alright. And look, it comes with Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So if you like Nendroids, yeah. Char Aznable of the Gundam Guide generation by Mega House. And what a stoically beautiful figure it is. Originally I was thinking about having the headpiece mounted in the arm, because there is an option for that. However, I think I actually prefer this look. So yeah, that being said, I really like the detail. This is the original version, not the crazy FX version or whatever Mega House released. Originally, this is like the re-release or whatever. It looks great, don't get me wrong, but it is very light and surprisingly cheap feeling, I want to say. Not to say that the figure feels cheap, but it doesn't feel as well built as Char's counterpart, that being Sayla, from the Gundam Girls generation line by Mega House. It just doesn't feel as quality, despite it looking phenomenal and having that additional base. But overall, yeah, it is a really good figure. A little bit more quality, but again, maybe that's an issue with the re-release and not with the figure itself. I could be wrong. Next up, oh god. Next up was a huge pain in the ass to get together, particularly these boots, boot wings, whatever you want to call them, was a huge pain in the butt to get together. Now this Figma line Nano hub, while it looks really good, actually, I'm really happy with the way it looks. Let me tell you, this is an old figure. This is Figma line 005. The product line is super old and therefore super fragile. And the hand joints in particular are a big pain to get out. I think I caused a lot of stress on them. I'm a little afraid to even touch it again. The hair constantly fell out. Even the face fell out one time. When I switched out the face to the surprise one by default, it's not. It's just a standard smiling face. I noticed this one was a lot tighter, so it might just be because of use. I'm not really sure. Maybe time in the box or exposure to moisture. I'm not really sure because this is obviously pre-owned. But overall, I mean, despite it being displeasurable to put together, I think it's a really good looking figure. And I'm not dissatisfied with it, to be completely honest. Right, so this is Shiro Emiya. His quality is impeccable. Everything about it is just kind of pristine. It's an AmiAmi Amakuni exclusive, I think. I bought this pre-owned. But good lord, does it look incredible. Just look at this beauty. And even just comparing it to the size of a Nendroid, if you want to, here it is. Yeah, Emiya is a big boy, that is for sure. That's not to say it detracts from anything, but just getting a real close-up look at him, you can honestly just see how amazing the detail is. If only more figures would launch like this, because it looks great from every angle, which is a rare sight, especially given all of the individual swords that are not a part of the base. They are removable. It's kind of amazing that every angle looks as good as it does, because some figures fail even to show off their regular angles. If you look at the wounds, it almost looks real. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it does look really good. But yeah, wow, amazing. Next up on our lovely little figure unboxing, we have Hanyu. This is just a really great figure overall. Now, the base isn't anything to write home about, but the quality on the figure is really, really good. I mean, look at that cream puff. I kind of want some. The little box is cute, though I'm not really sure why they're going out that way. I mean, but nonetheless, it's cute. It's very Hanyu. She's adorable, and not a lot to complain about here. But yeah, the build is really, really nice. It uses a nice metal peg instead of a plastic peg, which is definitely what you want out of a scale figure like this, because I could definitely see it leaning with, especially with the way the sandal and foot are detached here, creating a little bit more extra lean than would normally be associated with a figure like this. And it's pretty stable. It does wobble a little bit. I don't think there's any need for it to be concerned. My big concern with this figure is nothing. I mean, it's pretty solid overall. Now the art style, you may or may not be a fan of it, but I like it. It's good. It's good if you like this. If you like the Go art, which I mean, not a lot of people do. I think you can't go wrong with this figure at all. This next one isn't really a figure. It's an acrylic stand, but it's the Fire Emblem Heroes Shida acrylic stand. Now, obviously, she doesn't really have many figures, or any figures, for that matter, at least to my knowledge. But she is the best Fire Emblem character, so having this is pretty nice. I'm really glad they made this, because I feel like she doesn't get enough love. So I'm happy with it. I think the art's nice, and it's cheap, and I mean, you can't go wrong with this. Alright, and the last couple of things I got are technically model kits to put together with, you know, models, or Figma, or Nendroids, or whatever, as bases. Now, I think these are just re-releases, so they're not really that big of a deal, and I didn't really want to put them together because, as you can see, the instructions are quite lengthy. And that would probably warrant a video of its own. But I did get these as well, and I'm excited to use them on some of the 30-minute sisters, and maybe even try it out with some Figmas too, just for the fun of it. But I thought I'd just show these off as well, since they were included in my box. But yeah. Okay, that concludes today's unboxing, this month's unboxing of my AmiAmi figures. Let me know what you thought. If you liked it, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, don't. Let me know what is your favorite figure that I unboxed here today. Personally, I think this guy right behind me, Emiya, I think he's probably my favorite one that I got today, and his quality kind of speaks for itself. Surprisingly, it wasn't even that expensive. I think it didn't even break triple digits, so yeah, for its quality, I was definitely impressed. But let me know what you guys thought. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. So thank you for watching.